The Great Salt Lake on the minds of many of us these days as water levels continue to drop, and now the federal government may step in to help the state figure out how to solve the problem. ABC4 Northern Utah correspondent Cade Gardner with the details.
With the water elevation sitting just under 4,200 feet, the Great Salt Lake is lower than ever.
If the climate continues to give us drought, I think you want to evaluate as many options as you can.
Senator Mitt Romney is introducing the Great Salt Lake Restoration Act to enhance and work alongside legislation set by Utah state leaders earlier this year to study the crisis.
In no way would I suggest holding off on conservation. We know conservation has to be part of the solution, and maybe all of the solution. That would be great if we could solve it by conservation alone.
The bill would boost research by $10 million, as well as send in the U.S. Army of Engineers to help local organizations and groups focused on conservation. Groups like the Bear River Association of Governments.
Slowly but surely, we're building a more data-driven understanding of the watershed that ultimately impacts the health of the Great Salt Lake.
Laura Gale studies the water availability within the Bear River watershed, but her studies look to gain a better understanding of the big picture.
Because the Great Salt Lake is filled by all of these different tributaries coming out of the Wasatch, but one of its major sources is the Bear River.
The bill would also authorize a feasibility study that will look at different technologies that could be used to redirect water to the lake. Recently, there's been talk of a pipeline.
I don't know whether that one is feasible or ridiculous.
The senator says no possible solution will be overlooked and expects the U.S. Army of Engineers to have recommendations within a year. Reporting in Northern Utah, Cade Gardner, ABC4 News.